strike from Mohammed just at the right time. They needed a wicket, they got one. They need to keep getting wickets. G4 Lions have lost their first. Romelu Arif hitting that straight down towards the long off. And a good catch. Very good catch, running sideways and backwards at the same time. Caught by Shahrukh, bowled by Ismail. 11 for 1.
Back to field, boys. लेफ्टी है चेंज करो लेफ्टी क्या भाई ये मैडम मियां यहां बहुत यार है सब अच्छे काम प्लीज जल्दी से आ जाओ अपनी जगह से करना
11 for 1 after 1.5 overs. First wicket down for G4 Lions. Good ball. Quicker, flatter, coming around the wicket and creating that angle. A dot ball to end the over. Beautiful over from Mohammed. 7 runs off it and a wicket. 11 for 1 after 2.
ठीक है शाहरुख जो तेरा दिमाग के उसका कर चल नॉर्मल पांच आउट मेरा वो कर चल लास्ट वाली हटा दी मैं पीछे ना रे पीछे अंदर जाएगा लैंड अच्छे पॉइंट
Faisal Altaf introduced into the attack for Z Games or Z Games. I think Z is the right way to pronounce it, but he's definitely a young talent. Faisal Altaf played KPL in Pakistan, has played some really good cricket and has been a part of very good sides here in the domestic crease. Pishan is again one of the youngsters who have been part of the Dubai Council development setup. He bowls off spin. I think he's changed to medium pace now. I'm not sure, but he's a very again a technically stylish batsman. He's always had the ability. He just needs to work on his mindset a little bit. And that's bowled down the leg side. They're appealing for a caught behind. No signal from the umpires. More interesting. I think it got some part of his hip onto the keeper, so good call from the umpire. I think he's got a very keen eye, and that is what you need. And like I said, the umpiring has been really exceptional, top class. And Ishan plays that straight down towards the mid-off region, and he's off strike. Very good start to the over for Faisal. He's only conceded a couple of runs in the 3 balls that he's bowled. .3 overs, 13 for 1, G4 Lions. Swing and a miss, good delivery, wanting to make room for himself, Haider Ali. Trying to go over extra cover. Just need to play on the merit of the ball, Kes. What do you think? Yes, that was a very, very good delivery. Just a little bit of movement. He got movement off the wicket, and Heather Ali played down the wrong line. So Faisal's had a good start to his tournament. He's bowled a fairly decent over. Oh, he's got him! What a follow-up delivery! A slower ball, and Heather Ali had swung his bat even before the ball had reached him. Well, he played way too early. He could have turned around and tried to play one more time. That's how quick and early he played that shot. But a good change of pace from Faisal Altaf. He strikes. Second wicket down for G-Force Lions. They are in some trouble. Look at that. Had no clue where the ball was going, and just a gentle off spinner. Yes, the ball did not come onto the bat the way it would normally come. Heather Ali out for 10. Score is 13 for 2. Azhar Ashfaq, the new man at the crease. A very, very stylish drive first up and well fielded by Shah Rukh Amin. Pick your cap up, son. And a good end to the over for Faisal. 3 runs and a wicket. G-Force Lions are 14 for 2 at the end of 3 and in a little bit of bother.
Left arm, yeah, right. Left arm round to you. Middle stump.
Mohammad Ismail, the bowler, continues. 7 in the first, and he starts off with a wide.
एक ही है बस लेफ्ट
Slower
लिया
this
को
time,
चेंज कर लो
and on
पीछे
one
चला
knee,
जाएगा
Asghar
जवाब ऊपर
Ashfaq.
जा जवाब ऊपर आ जा ग्रैंड पीछे उठ जा
Well, they've managed to keep the brakes on the G-Force Lions batting lineup. So Z Games, a good start to the tournament for them. They've conceded practically nothing in the context of the 10-over format. And Ismail, again, a young left arm spinner. He's bowling well, a little wayward, has given a couple of extras. As that one is, he's got a valiant effort trying to save a run for his team. Goes down to the long gone part, and Azhar gets off strike with a single. Beg your pardon, Ishan got off strike with a single.
वेट जाने दो वेट जाने दो चलो
Hit straight down the ground by Ashfaq. Single down the ground. They'll be happy to take those singles, while Z Games will be happy to give those singles. Right now it's about surviving for G-Force Lions. They've lost 2 quick wickets. A couple of overs. They can still manage to get those overs in and try and build a partnership and try to take the game deep. I think it's a matter of trying to get acclimatized to the tournament itself, to the format. Not a lot of players would have played the T10 format, as Ishan Khan hits one down to the long off part. Again, protection in that area. Ishan's trying to be a little cheeky here. You know, the benefit of youth, the benefit of having young legs. It's not going to work though. I mean, it's a competitive event. And Ashfaq has played that down towards the long off part. Again, fairly well protected areas with the field restrictions off at this point in time. He's got Muhammad Ismail has got enough cover on the boundaries. They're not going to bother too much about the singles with that man standing behind the wicket, Furkan Khalil. We know how destructive he is with the bat. Oh yes, I think that they've got a good side. Z Games, they've got some good players. Furkan Khalil, definitely one of them. As of now, it's just singles. Very unlike the X10 format. Normally, you would want your batters to just go right from ball number 1. But they've lost 2 wickets in the first 3 overs. And when that happens, you have to try and slow things out a little bit. Try to get that momentum in your favor. Try to build a partnership. Even though if it's a 10-run partnership, they'll have to take that. And Ishan's played that towards the deep mid-wicket part. He's deposited that out of the ground for the first maximum of the G-Force innings. What a great hit that was. Absolutely wonderful batting there from this young man, Ishan. Getting down on one knee, playing it towards the cow corner. A left-handed batter's delight, go-to shot, and he has perfected that. He got down to the pitch of the ball and hit that. And he's played that one towards the long off area, and they scamper through for a single. Glenn Fernandez. Again, he was, I believe, part of Sharjah's youth program. He played under 19 for the Sharjah state team. He's also represented the UAE team at age level cricket, if I'm not mistaken, a few years back. Very capable spinner, a decent batsman. Good delivery, catches is the call, will fall short of the fielder at short third. They'll get a single. Glenn would have expected a better effort from Ijaz. In this format, every run counts. And that's been hit by Ishan towards the long gone region where Shah Rukh Amin, the captain, cleans up. Glenn's changed his line a little bit. He's decided to go over, and he's changed again. A flighted delivery which has been hit towards the long gone region, and a very good catch by the wily old Nadir Hussain. Well, he's been around for some time, Nadir Hussain. We all know him, have played with him, alongside him, against him. Takes a very good catch in the deep. Good ball, was there to be hit, just couldn't get the elevation and the distance, was caught on the ropes. So, Ashfaq has to walk back after scoring 5 of 6, and it's 30 for 3 now. Last ball of the 5th over from Glenn, and that's been played towards a square leg. for a single. That's the end of the 5th over. G-Force Lions are 31 for 3 at the end of 5. Five overs have been bowled. The score is 31 for 3. Two batters were batting out in the middle. 12 of 9 for Ishan, and Clive is the new man in. 1 of 1 for him. Time to change the voice in the com box. I am going to be replaced by Abdul Rahman Tariq.
Thank you, Shoaib Ahmed. There's no coming in to bowl. Under 21. Still in his heart. Nadir Hussain. As Kes was saying, and I think Shoaib mentioned this as well, we've all played cricket with Nadir Hussain, against him, with him. And he loves his cricket, absolutely adores his cricket. The perfect team man. Play down to short third man for a quick single. Clive Alfonso, the two brothers, the Alfonso brothers, very talented, both of them, Kes. I know they've been part of that DCC setup that you were talking about as well, the development program.
Yes, Clive and his brother Colin, I believe. Colin was a very more than capable slow left armer. Clive is an off spinner and he's a very decent batsman, a middle order batsman. Again, a new format for him. The T10 setup or the format will be new for him. It'd be interesting to see how he adjusts to it.
Shah Khan drives it past that cover fielder. Just a single. And Kes, I do have to say that a lot of these young lads who are used to playing 20 overs, 25 overs cricket, even 50 overs cricket on a regular basis, this is not a bad platform to improve your hitting or your aggressive stroke making. You don't have to hit the ball hard and out of the park every time. Because running between the wickets is important as well, just like that.
I was just about to add to that, Abdul. Yes, the ability to understand how to operate in a short format game. It's not just about hitting, like you said. It's about getting those boundaries, getting your angles right, and running aggressively between the wickets. And that's one of the things that these kids will learn as the tournament progresses.
Well, you said kids, and Nadir Hussain was on the screen. And as I said, look at him. He's got a smile on his face. He's probably played about 5,000 matches, but every match is like the first one for him. Feels it off his own bowling. Gets a high five from the captain as well, Shahrukh Amin. He's very talented as well, Shahrukh, left-handed batsman. And he's changed his gameplay as well. Used to be very sedate when he starts off. Very similar to Hamdan Tahir, is now completely switched, plays very aggressive cricket.
Yes, he has. He's changed his style significantly as Clive plays that towards the fine leg. And he's got to get a boundary. No protection in that area, surprisingly. You'd think that someone as wily and seasoned as Nadir is, you'd get your field placing right.
Well, this boundary is just something that's gone with the motion. It hit his thigh pad. And Nadir Hussain usually bowls a bit slow. Those cutters this time tried to go a bit quick. These are very good outfields here at the Vision Stadium. That ball racing away. No chance for that deep square leg fielder to cut it off. But you're right, they should have a short fine leg fielder if Nadir Hussain is bowling or targeting the patch. This time outside edge. Beats the short third man fielder. Got a hand to it. But they pushed. Two. Good running between the wickets again by the youngsters.
Another good aggressive display of running from both Clive and Ishan as G-Force finish off the 6th over at 40 for 3.
batsman. Lefty खेलेगा lefty. 40.
And that's the bowling card for Z Games. Mohammad Jawad bowled a very, very good over, 4 runs conceded. Ismail's completed his quota, 2 overs, 14 for 1. Faisal Altaf again, a very well bowled 1 over, 3 for 1. Glenn Fernandez, the left arm spinner, 1 over, 10 for 1. And Nadir Hussain has bowled his solitary over for 9 runs.
You see, usually captains use that one bowler to buy a wicket. Glenn Fernandez comes back, conceded the most number of runs so far in an over, but he got that wicket, and that's why the captain has brought him on. They don't mind a bowler going for 10, 12 runs and over if they can pick up 1 wicket for them. Z Game strikers, it's a young unit. Furqan Khalil behind the stumps, he's my favorite wicketkeeper, Kes. Nicknamed the Batman, because he's just all over the place.
Oh, that's very well hit by Clive, but he's found the fielder who's juggled a couple of times but taken the catch.
Well, Glenn Fernandez again tossing the ball up, not afraid to get hit. And a good catch in the end. He kept his eye on the ball. 1, 2, 3 bounces, and then grabs on nicely.
It was there to be hit, Abdul. He just didn't get the timing or the elevation. Let's see, that's 1, 2, and third time lucky. A good catch nonetheless. These are new, it's a new ground for all of these players. So, it's sometimes you lose sight of the ball and when you're trying to adjust. Clive walks back for 9 of 7 as G-Force are at 41 for 4.
Glenn Fernandez into bowl. The ball coming in quick. Going for a quick single. Furqan Khalil hits the stumps. Oh, the Batman strikes. The Batman strikes. Furqan Khalil, quick on his feet, gets that ball in his hand, and he's taken out the stumps. That's a brilliant run out.
That was very, very good anticipation from Furqan Khalil, Abdul. He recognized what the batsmen were trying to do. He was off his mark very, very early and he got the direct hit.
Well, brilliant stuff. Not just getting to the ball. Look at that. Taking that glove off. One bounce and then into the stumps. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He comes from the Rashid Latif School of Wicket Keeping. And you can see why he's so highly rated. Vineet Nair, 1 ball. Run out on the non-striker's end. And the G-Force Lions in a lot of trouble now at 41 for 5. Albert Crawford, and a fumble at cover. Faisal Altaf cleaning it up, pushing for 2. And there you can see, that's why he's so intelligent. He's telling the fielder that the bowling end is the shorter throw for you. Aim for that.
I mean, that's very brilliant presence of mind, and that's what you need in a wicketkeeper. Your wicketkeeper needs to be sharp. He needs to be in the game.
It's a straight, very straight. Fielder comes in, and they take two again. So good running between the wickets. Again, Fernandez conceded 10 in his first over. So far, has given away only 5. 2 wickets have fallen in the over. One thanks to a catch, and the other one thanks to some brilliant fielding by the wicketkeeper. Tossed up. Is he going to call it a wide? Yes, it is. Good decision by the umpire, because I had pitched outside that wide line and just went over it. Remember, it's only for guidance. It's about how far the ball is from the batsman, and a good decision to give it a wide.
Oh, Ishan's hit that straight down the ground. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Nadir Hussain, take a bow.
Well, Nadir Hussain, is there anything he cannot do in the cricket field? Brilliant. We've seen not one but 2 brilliant pieces of fielding in this over. They're just checking with the third umpire. And the fielders are saying, give the man some respect. He said it's out. Nadir Hussain. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What a catch.
What an amazing catch from Nadir Hussain. The wily old character, the experienced Nadir Hussain. He had to make some serious ground to get to that ball. As Ishan Khan walks back to the pavilion for 18 of 14 deliveries, GeForce Lions are in a lot of trouble at 46 for 6 at the end of 7.
Well, he's taken probably the catch of the tournament. And then he said, I'll come into bowl. It's run-of-the-mill day for Nadir Hussain. That slower cutter, that's the one we like to see. The back of the hand. Another direct hit. Another direct hit. Z-Game strikers, too true to their name. They're striking those stumps from every direction. They've gone up to the third umpire case. What's your call?
The fielder looks very comfortable and confident. So does the batsman, but I feel he was a little slow off the block. I think he might be gone.
Well, there's a lot of things to see here. Again, very poor running, you have to say. Didn't drag his back, just plonked it down. His back, just plonked it down. And then slow off the blocks.